Okay.
Thanks for joining, dude.
No problem, no problem. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
I'm really into psychedelics, mushrooms, LSD, and I wanted to question it's a question about like the Jewish mysticism, something called like Merkabah. And from what I was told, it's like these dudes who, it's not really, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a state of like, there's so much, but it's like the aliens are not real and the aliens are actually fallen angels. And like, I don't know how to describe it, but like the guys look like UFOs when they get into like this, I don't know how to call it. It's like the hot, like it looks like these dots. It's like some kind of crazy mysticism shit. And my friend was telling me about it and I wasn't really paying attention too much, but apparently it's like the highest of like, can you just tell me more about it? Like
I'm not sure I know what you're referring to.
I do.
Send me that. I am not surprised.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to listen with full ears now.
Yeah, please. Yes. Wow. What? I was not the question I was expecting, but that's beautiful. That's great. So there are many forms of mysticism in the traditions around the world.
Yeah.
And in Judaism, there are also a handful of different types of Jewish mysticism that develop over Jewish history. During the Second Temple period, so going back 2,500 years, there was a form of mysticism called, in Hebrew, it's called Merkabah, right? Which is often transliterated as Merkabah, or, sometimes the spelling changes. But Merkabah means chariot, right? And it's a reference to the chariot vision in the first chapter of the book of Ezekiel, right? Where the prophet Ezekiel, standing on the shore, sees the chariot of God.
Insane,
That's right.
yeah.
That insane
The
psychedelic,
wheel with the eyes
with
and
the
yeah.
different
Biblically
yes.
accurate.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
So he sees the faces, and upon the throne he sees, the image of God in the shape of man, right? So Jewish mystics, following the prophets, which may have also been mystics, during the Second Temple period, would meditate on the verses in that chapter, and they would try to have that same metaphysical, psychedelic, mystical experience.
Okay,
my man knows.
Yeah.
And it's gone through. There's been many different ways that it's been interpreted and understood. It's been sort of this blueprint, this code that people have tapped into to try and tap into that experience, like a canvas of sorts that many people have plugged into that blueprint.
Yeah.
And for some mystics, it was about using letters and permutating language to get to there. For some mystics, it was about engaging with natural plants to get in there. For some people, it was intense meditation and prayer, different forms of getting to there. In my own tradition, in the Hasidic tradition, which is also a contemporary form of Jewish mysticism, which in some ways is a continuation of the Merkabah mystics, the way that we interpret that specific episode in Jewish history and that text is that we are all in potential a chariot of God.
Yes.
Right? And what it means to be a chariot of God is that God, in the Jewish and the biblical understanding, is infinitely kind, infinitely merciful, infinitely loving, infinitely forgiving. And if we can embody those to some degree, then we are being a Merkavah, we are being a chariots of the divine.
Yes. I was told that Jesus Christ was a messenger trying to spread the consciousness, and that he was like, that Christos is like a consciousness of like Christos, something I'm not too like, I don't want to talk like what I don't know about, but I heard like the Christos is like, it's a state of mind. And my mom's a Christian and I have a brother named David. So Jonathan and David, but it's like, I don't know how to tell her some things because she won't, I don't know, we just have different, I grew up in church my whole life, and it's like, I'm 24 right now. Probably like 4 years ago, I stopped really like, just really believing in the church, like, and, I'm seeing things for like what they are. And thank you for having me, guys. My name is Jonathan. I'm sorry. I have to go right now.
Jonathan, thanks for the beautiful question.
Thank you, Zach. Again.
And
I don't want to see your name.
good luck on your journey.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
I need it.
I'm just like, we all do.